Hello, we are pair 3, consisting of me, John, and also Elaine. For our first question, we have analyzed the protection mechanisms that failed. The breach was not a single event, but a chain reaction of three distinct failures. First, the perimeter defense failed. A misconfiguration in the web application firewall allowed for malicious requests to bypass input filtering. This led to the second stage, an authentication failure. The attacker exploited an server-side request forgery or SSRF vulnerability to trick the server into querying the legacy IMDS v1 service. Because the request came from a trusted internal IP, the system handed over credentials without requiring a session token. Finally, the compromised credentials violated the principle of least privilege, granting the attacker full access to sync the entire data lake. Moving to the second question, we explored how data science can shift security from reactive to predictive. As shown on the left, user and entity behavior analytics establishes a normal baseline of activity. In this case, a WAF suddenly listing S3 buckets, a massive deviation from its standard log written pattern, would trigger an immediate alert, allowing for intervention before data exfiltration. On the right, we can proactively predict risk using cloud security posture management. By analyzing infrastructure as code before deployment, machine learning models can identify high-risk configurations, like granting admin privileges to a WAF role, and block them from ever going live in the production environment.
For our final recommendation, we propose the strict enforcement of Instant Metadata Service version 2, IMDS-v2. This is the most effective defense because it addresses the root architectural vulnerabilities. As shown on the left, the older IMDS-v1 binding trust any local IP. IMDS-v2 shifts this to a session-based trust model requiring a token. But the real silver bullet as illustrated on the right is the hoop limit. The session token is required with a time to life of 1. This means the token physically cannot travel the extra hoop back through the WAF proxy to the external attacker. It effectively kills the attack chain instantly even if the firewalls remains misconfigured.